What's going on, guys? We're Vatos no Shonen, and you already know what it is. You got your two favorite deals back at it again with another episode of Windbreaker.
Yeah, baby!
Last week, we finally got to wrap up this little, I would say, a mini battle.
Yeah.
So I feel like we were going to have a lot more here, but our first little squabble with the boys from Keel.
Yeah, I'm sure this will lead into bigger events and more bigger bads, hopefully. And we still haven't gotten to know why Nagato joined them in the first place, so hopefully we get that story today.
All right, guys, let's get right into the episode.
Perfect. All right, we're still here, luckily.
We're waiting for an answer.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like... I got into this, hopefully. Are you going to be a good Samaritan?
Or are you going to keep walking?
Yeah. Bystander. You know Anzai wouldn't let that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could tell, at least from the beginning, that he always at least tried to do the right thing.
Yeah, good intentions.
Oh, there's the main guy.
Yeah.
They may have been different back in the day because if you notice, they don't have the hoods up.
Yeah. Or maybe his intentions aren't pure in fighting still. He like got involved just so he get into it, you know?
Could be before the fall of Keel.
Yeah. There's like shadows casting over him now.
Yeah. Something must have shifted to where they started to conceal their identities though, you know?
Yeah.
Right? With like the hoods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think he was just kind of hiding the fact that they're actually
bullies themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this was clearly...
Okay. Oh. He's bringing in weak people so he can use as his underlings. Yeah.
Okay, so he was just
using him.
terrible from the beginning.
Yep. Oh, so they just beat up their lowerlings constantly. You can see like the blonde hair captain guy too is also there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You can tell because he really did not want to be a villain.
Yeah, he just got pulled in. Doesn't see himself above being with them anymore.
Yeah. I feel like he's just sunk so low onto this level that...
Feels like he can't go up anymore.
Yeah. Boys.
Bringing his boy back from so low. Damn, what intro.
Yeah, that was good.
Alright, let's bring the boy into Bofurin, please.
Oh, right. Been out of it for a while.
Yeah.
Just wonder what this means for Keel.
Right? I know there's gonna be more Keel. You know, I don't think they back down after.
That was the leader, though.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
I mean, he was trying to protect him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why he was doing when his phone was going off.
Yeah, it's a good thing he called him in.
Yeah. Haji ended up being like amazing that last episode.
I feel like he feels a little bit of regret that he let...
It's because he didn't protect them.
Right. Yeah, he definitely doesn't see it as a win.
Yeah. Like how you can see Sugishita in the back just doesn't care, he's still walking away.
He's definitely really hard on himself, though.
He is. He shoulders a lot of the burden. I love him and Nire's like friendship, you know?
Yeah. It's good that he's got some boys though to take some of that pressure off, you know?
Exactly. You can share the responsibility. It's not just on you.
Man's getting all emotional.
He is. Remember, and they never felt like he belonged. And here he is with people who are like, no, we stand together. The same thing. Yeah, Keel could be a threat in the future.
Right? It could be like something bigger, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's true. It's like, why would so many people fall under the guy, you know?
There has to be like a bigger plot to the...
Yeah. I love how, even though that was last season, Umemiya is still beat up from their fights with Ishitorin.
Like, that's it though? Like...
Feeling a little guilty about that.
It's funny, yeah, like he's portraying all this stuff like it was a mistake, but it is kind of the whole moral of Bofurin.
One for all type beat.
Yeah. Like, you're literally just describing what Bofurin's all about, guy.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it.
I don't know if you remember from the last season, he liked sharing food meals after like fights. He did that with Shishitorin. Oh
Boy.
poor boy.
Getting treated with respect.
Yeah, people who actually care.
Yeah.
Umemiya is just such a good like character.
The girl of their group, though, we haven't seen her.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll bring her in.
Take that jacket off, youngin.
Yeah. We got a new jacket for you to wear.
I hope so.
I hope
Please.
so too. Like, thanks for exposing him, Nire.
Seriously.
We've got people to protect now.
Yeah,
So
he's
has to
kind of
be different in his fights.
an emotional side to fighting now.
Yeah.
Which I feel like he's just not used to dealing with.
It's true.
It like affected him.
Yep.
Not just pure instinct anymore.
Yeah.
And there's like people you care about. Yeah.
If anyone understands Sakura, for some reason it's Umemiya, and it's like, I'm sure he's been there before too.
Right.
Now what's up? What's the plan from here, boys?
Right? Where do we go?
Oh.
Oh, this is nice. I'm glad this group is back together.
Reunited, yeah. Did something good. Someone's thanking you
He's
for
like-
it for once.
Whatever.
Right, someone's still having it at the Keel hideout though.
They're still on the ground.
Are we sure we didn't kill these guys?
Seriously.
Oh, someone hidden amongst them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice shoes on too. All right, someone higher up. Oh, he's tatted too. Interesting. Oh, damn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Great little wrap up to that subplot, but we got
Yeah.
something brewing here.
Yes, we do.
And I think genuinely that, yeah, it's kind of what we thought.
Hmm.
Keel is definitely just a substrate of something bigger.
Way bigger, yeah.
It felt like a side project to this guy.
He's like, it got pretty big for a
He's
small
like, yeah,
thing.
it's
He's
pretty
like,
good.
But you did what you needed to do in the end, and that's all we need you for.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that looks deadly.
I want to learn more about that guy. That was a really nice intro there.
It feels like a kid's table versus an adult's table type
Yeah.
of thing.
And it's interesting that he kind of just like blended in amongst all the Keel guys and just let himself kind of took a knee just to like feel like, all right, whatever. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, just to see how it play out. That's so smart, but also like We didn't even think someone was hidden amongst the little plebeians.
Literally just a henchman. We were so focused on the big bad that we didn't even consider that.
Yeah. What a good way to set up the rest of the season so far.
Genuinely, at the end of the park, I was like, what can we even do here?
Yeah, where's the story go from now,
I don't know. That was good.
You know,
they nailed it.
For that subplot that was, though, glad we got a nice little wrap up with the group. Anzai, Nagato, and Tsuchiya, they kind of came back together. Hopefully we get to see Nagato maybe join Bofurin. That'd be cool.
I would like that, yeah.
And it's nice that Umemiya acknowledged that, like, what they did wasn't bad. Like, they did what Bofurin's meant to do, is protect others, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of the kind of lesson between everything that's happened, and it's funny because it's kind of the whole plot between this group of friends, but it's also relates to Sakura as well, is just that you have friends, you don't have to burden yourself alone. There are people that can lighten the load, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
And it's funny because they both kind of went through this realization of that as well, right? Because he thought he had no choice to like fight this all on his own. He didn't want to bring in other people.
Yeah.
And Sakura's taken that same burden onto himself of, you know, letting people get hurt. Whereas, you know, the rest of Bofurin are like, no, buddy, it's not just you.
Exactly. For a show about action and just beating up people, tends to hit the plot writing between the characters so good and make you actually care about people you barely even know.
Yeah, everyone's got really great, well-written personalities. And like I said, it was nice to see them catch Umemiya up on kind of what had been happening, and he really had no reaction because it was almost as if he was seeing the purpose of Bofurin being played out into their whole report, and he's like, that's what it's all about, boys.
Job well done.
Yeah. There's no punishment to be had there. So, all right, guys, that was the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to drop a comment if you think we missed anything. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. That way you don't miss next week's episodes.
Don't forget, Hunter x Hunter is up on Patreon now. Episodes coming out every week, uncut, uncensored, and full anime resolution. And make sure you check out some of our wrestler tales. Attack on Titan has been one of our big hairs lately, and we're loving it. So check it out if you love that show and you want to see RJ's first time reacting to that. If not, we will see you guys in the next week of Windbreaker.